I wrote her name in the message. Maya. Letters on the screen, staring back at me, like they had any right to mean more than blood under my fingernails. I typed, "I'm sorry I disappeared," and deleted it. "I wanted to see you." Deleted that too. My thumb hovered there, stupid and still, while the room sat quiet around me, quiet enough for the old woman's voice to crawl back to me. "There is hope for you." Hope. People love that word when they had never had to survive on less. My chest burned beneath the bandage. Every breath tugged at the wound like the bullet had left a thread inside me, and someone kept pulling from the other side. I typed one last time. "I shouldn't come near you." That one stayed longer, but I couldn't bring myself to send it. Because even truth could be a selfish thing if you sent it to someone hoping they would argue. I threw the phone and went looking for a place loud enough to drown me. I drank until the burn in my throat felt better than the ache in my chest. Whiskey, one after the other, then another, and another. For a while it worked. The old woman faded. Maya faded. The softness in her eyes. The way she said my name. All of it blurred under cheap liquor and cigarette smoke. Then I heard them.
Tony's dogs think they own the whole city now.
The man speaking leaned back, smiling, like he had just found a story worth telling.
And Mateo? Mateo bleeds like anybody else. Heard one of ours put him down.
I stared into my drink. There it was. The door. I knew how to walk through. Instead, I stood up to face them. One of them noticed me first. His face changed slowly, the way a man's face changes when the ghost sits down at the table beside him.
No way.
"You boys really don't know when to quit."
You really got a lot of nerve showing up here.
"I figure what happened last time would have taught you something."
Last time. I heard one of ours put you down.
Seems like we have to finish the job.
"Then this should be easy for you."
You can barely stand straight.
"I don't really care what happens to me tonight." He swung first, and I knew he would. I slipped it, drove my fist into his ribs. He folded around my fist. I grabbed the back of his head and drove his face into the table. Felt something in my chest pull hot and sharp. Pain flashed white behind my eyes. But I kept moving. I had to. Pain can only hinder you if you don't ignore it. The second one came with a bottle. I caught his wrist before he could bring it down. Then slammed his arm into the edge of the table. The bottle shattered against the wood. He stared at the broken neck of it like he had forgotten what he meant to do, so I reminded him. I pulled him close and shattered his nose with a headbutt. He dropped, clutching his face, blood spilling between his fingers. Third hit me across the jaw, hard enough to fill my mouth with blood. For a minute I remembered who I was supposed to be. Not the man staring at a phone, afraid of the consequences of a woman with kind eyes. Not the man asking an old woman about his death. This punches, blood, teeth, the familiar thought of bodies hitting the floor. That was the problem. It comforted me. Then my knees almost gave. The room tilted. My wounds screamed. One of them saw it and smiled. The bottle came from behind. Glass exploded against the back of my head. The floor came rushing up. I caught myself on one knee, palm pressed into broken glass. My vision swimming in red. My breath left me in a broken sound. Someone kicked me in the ribs. The old woman's voice returned. You are not done hurting others. A shadow moved in front of me. The third one stepped closer, grinning through the blur, holding the jagged remains of the bottle, like he had just found courage in my blood. Without even thinking, I reached for the broken glass. When he came close, I moved. Not clean, not pretty, enough. The glass drew a red line across his throat. His grin disappeared first. Then the rest of him followed. The bar went quiet for half a second, for one of them to decide he had somewhere to be. He had backed away from me, hands trembling, eyes wide, then turned and ran. He nearly slipped in the blood on his way out. And I let him go. The last one did not run. Maybe he was brave. Maybe dumb. Maybe he thought I was too hurt to stop him. He charged at me recklessly. I got my arm up in time. Pain shot down to my fingers. He tried to hit me again. Bad choice. I caught his shirt, pulled him forward, and let the momentum drag me on top, slamming him to the floor, hard enough to rattle the bottles behind the bar. My chest screamed. I ignored it. He clawed at my face, panicked now, all the fight leaking out of him as he realized the floor did not belong to him anymore. Banged his head against the floor. His hand stopped searching for my throat, because I'm done making that mistake twice. Then I let him go. He lay still beside the others. The bar went quiet except for the buzz of the lights and my breathing. I stayed on the floor for a second, blood dripping from my mouth. The broken glass glittered. And I stood because staying down felt too much like dying, so I walked out. The door was further away than it should have been, and every step dragged something out of me. Blood ran warm along the side of my neck. My mouth tasted like copper. Outside, the night air hit me and almost took me down. And I stumbled into the street, one hand pressed to the wall, laughing under my breath because I had done it again. I had tried to stay away. This was the only way I could forget, doing the things I was afraid she would see. Headlights washed over me. A car slowed. I tried to turn away, but my body no longer cared what I wanted. More red saints. This will be the end of me, and I can't fight back anymore. Then I heard her voice.
Mateo!
Maya, stay in the car! God damn it.
She didn't listen. Of course. She ran toward me. Her face showed worry. Her hair was loose from whatever long day she had survived. And now she's here in front of me. The universe is cruel, and I tried to become something less ruined. She reached me anyway.
What happened to you?
You shouldn't be here.
You're bleeding.
Please walk away. My legs gave out before I could make the warning mean anything. My head dropped against her shoulder. For 1 second, I let myself rest. She staggered under my weight, but did not let go.
Uncle Chris, help me!
Her uncle pleaded with her, as I pleaded.
Do you know what this is? Do you know who this is?
Yes, he's hurt.
That's not our problem.
It is now.
She's gonna get us killed.
I wanted to tell her he was right. I wanted to tell her to leave me here, to get back in the car and forget about me.